coloca a Latinoamérica en el mapa este año en el Evo.
Muy contento que a los últimos años del Evo siempre he estado segundo, tercero, y eso me gusta.
Hugh Lee with the Nevada Esports Education League. Congratulations to both. This question goes directly to our youth here across the world. You've inspired a lot. Your win really is a trailblazing journey that everyone hopes to follow one day. What is your one thing that you want the youth who are in the fighting game community to know about your FGC experience and Evo stuff?
I think it's worth it. Worth every fiber every week. Get involved, find the friends who come out, get stronger together, learn, watch hype matches. There is nothing like that to see. Fighting games are just good back to the
Can I have one last question? It's been so many years you've been on main stage at Evo. Do you still get nervous? And if so, how do you deal with it?
I absolutely still get nervous, but surprisingly, at this Evo, I wasn't so nervous. That's like so surprising. Last year I was very nervous, but this year I was not nervous at all. Even when Nicolas went up in winners finals 2-0, I was just like, I'm going to kill you now. I was like, I'm going to kill you now. In my opinion, I think he should have stayed happy because there was a lot of close encounters, but that I only clutched out by just that little bit. But him changing the pace as Reiko almost worked. But I felt that his best character against me would have been Havoc. I really hate fighting him. Yeah, it's just. I get nervous, but this year, even when it's at 1%, I just played so confident against him. Like I just feel so confident when I'm at 1% because I know I will make the comeback.
Because like
yes, I will make the comeback. So at 1%, I'm like the promise block on the stars. I was like, oh, he's salty. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm like, oh, he's salty. Oh my god.
I'm here from Justin Wong, Nicolas. I want to just talk about your final space. We're going to have Homelander first and Farah. Can you just explain what your reasoning was for picking those two fighters against this matchup?
Te traduzco. Básicamente te está preguntando cuál fue tu perspectiva para escoger Homelander al inicio del matchup. ¿Por qué lo escogiste? Si tenías alguna estrategia.
la verdad quería sorprender a SonicFox porque si le jugaba a Javi de nuevo en la Grand Final me iba a leer todo. Sí quería sorprenderlo con un personaje como Homelander o Baraka.
So what he's saying is that he wanted to surprise SonicFox with Homelander because Havoc, he would have read everything, he would have known, so he chose Homelander to try.
Yeah, to respond to that, I was surprised he picked Homelander because my training partner's really I think it's one of the best Homelanders, so I was like, I hope you know the matchup. It just felt like he didn't really have a direct answer to Cymax. I think his answer was supposed to be Havoc, but when it stopped working, I think it kind of fell apart. He goes,
It was Samson with Den of Geek. As Mortal Kombat 1 in that era kind of comes to an end, how, looking back at the history of the game and its legacy, how's it getting to be a part of the, the people that define the community, especially in esports? Y en español, cuando el apoyo para Mortal Kombat 1 se terminó, ¿cómo es ver la historia y todo, y para ser alguno de los figuras que apoyan la comunidad adelante de este juego?
I think this is one of the coolest communities that's ever been cultivated yet from the NRC. There's just so many brand new players that we've never heard of that are so strong in this game. I think it's the coolest thing I think I've ever seen. The gameplay is by far the most fun game I've played to date. And even though I had a rough start, we really, really bounced back hard. And I'm so grateful that there's so many hype matches, so many hype sets, so many memorable moments. Even this Evo is probably one of the most memorable Evos yet.
Joseph Moore, Gaming Nexus, follow up on that. So you said that there's a lot of new people in these tournaments. Was there anyone besides Nicolas here that you were worried about?
Absolutely, Hourglass. Hourglass is my training partner, and I call him my apprentice. I took him under my wing. I saw the potential in Hourglass, and I was like, let me hone this the student of mine into a god, and I'll take you all the way. I told him, and I made him a promise. I was like, Hourglass, if you make top 8 at Evo, I will fly you personally to LCC. So expect to see Hourglass at LCQ. I'm so proud of how far he's come. His hard work, his Molina is just one of the hardest things I've ever fought. And I promise you, what you saw in one of your semifinals was not actually how our matches usually go. I think he's never been on a stage that big before, and there was a lot of decisions that he was making that was making him. I can tell he's nervous. Like he's never been there before. But I'm familiar, and unfortunately, I'm the kind of player that use that against you, and so I did. I put him in a lot of really harsh, scary moments where I wanted him to succumb to some of the pressure, and it felt like he did. But I think he's going to bounce back even stronger. I think he will win that final combat LCQ if he keeps playing like he is. I believe it.
Last question.
Gracias Nicolás por estar aquí para representando a la latino comunidad. Y te quería preguntar, ¿cómo te sientes tú aquí representando la comunidad latina? Porque para nosotros eres espectacular aquí. Sí, solo estoy muy nerviosa.
Me gusta muchísimo, como dije recién, o sea, como me preguntaron recién, dije que me gusta mucho porque yo he sido el que más lejos ha llegado de Mortal Kombat en Latinoamérica, desde MK11 cuando jugué mi primer Evo en el 2022.
Question for Nicolas. My question, my interview.
Oh. Here we go.
Exclusive.
We're off script here.
Nicolas. Yeah.
Sure.
Who's best region?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Who's the best region after this tournament?
I think it's still South America.
While I feel like I'm the best player, I think South America is still the best region too. Actually, I just curious.
Le puede decir que hay un jugador oculto que se llama Ragnak y que no se ha mostrado nunca, que puede sorprender.
So there's a player called Ragnak.
Yeah. I want to try that. I want to fight him so bad.
It's really good.
Yeah. I'm aware of how good Ragnar is, and I didn't study him, so I would love the opportunity.
Maybe you should take it under your wing as well.
How many wings do you have?
I'm trying to create more. I was surprised. I was talking with Nicolas earlier. He was like, Kanimani, best in the world. I was like,
It's my game.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I think Kanimani is like top 3 easily in my book. But I was
Top
like,
5 in the world.
yeah. I was like, Nicolas, you're definitely better in my opinion. So I was like, I was like, I think Nicolas is the. If I'm not the best, I think Nicolas is the best. Not Connie. I think Connie's like right there, but I like I said, I think my problem with Connie is I think he comes under pressure really easily. Nicolas and I we don't crack under pressure. I think Connie cracks under pressure. That's literally it. So.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.